Okay, so click got it because we're live. All right. So, who do you think you are? I love this question. I saw an interviewer do it once some time ago, and I was like, "Ooh, I love that question because it can apply anywhere. So take it wherever you feel it. Who do you
Well,
think you are?"
well, let's just say I'm the devil that fights for God. Definitely. I'm the devil of gay rap, and I'm the devil that fights for God. It sounds fucked up, but I'm one of those devils that fight for justice. That's all.
Okay. Well, that's who you think you are. All right now. I would ask, like, well, why a devil? But it's who again, anything goes. It's your answer, and that was your sincere answer. So thank you. All right. Now we're up to the 5 general verse hashtag verse TV questions that we ask all of our guests. And the first question: if you had all the money, power necessary, what would you do, change that you feel would most benefit our LGBT plus community?
Well, it's not that if I have money, it's actually I actually am a witch that fights for God. So I actually lay witchy prayers that's LGBT based. Um, let's start off with let's just I actually lay a sisterhood prayer for LGBT members for them to get housing outside of the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're an LGBT member, dealing coming up in the ghetto and dealing with trade, getting all hostile with you and shit, who wants to stay in the fucking ghetto forever? You know what I'm saying? So I actually laid witchy prayers that God answer. All of us have a right to live outside of the hood. And then who wants to be catching the same type of niggas all the time? When we up in the projects where it's just stoonies, criminals, and chicken heads. Literally, you coming up in the ghetto, you literally only have 3 options of men. So I actually laid a sisterhood prayer for LGBT members to move out the ghetto, whatever. So if God comes to you and say, listen, there's LGBT housing that you can live somewhere in Midtown or Soho or where or on a good place where you stay at, just take it.
Nice. Now, I'm not going to lie. While part of me is from New York many years ago, I kind of missed some of those terms that you used as far as understanding them. But our Verse TV family will know, so it doesn't matter. But I get overall what you're saying, and who wouldn't want a nice, comfortable place to live and possibly even be with more people who think and feel and live like themselves. Perfect. You're right on. All right. Now, the second question starts with a quote, and the quote is, quote, ask not where I live or what I like to eat or how I comb my hair, but ask me, what am I living for in detail? Ask me what I think is keeping me from living fully for the thing I want to live for. Now, that's a quote by Thomas Merton. And the question that I'm asking you today: what is your goal in life? And what is slowing you from achieving that goal?
Wow. Honestly, to level with you, my goal is simple. I'm actually going to transition to an apartment or whatever. I actually live in a room right now. Um, Making the world a better place as I am, just like you are making the world a better place. We are actually living our goals. We actually are living our goals, making the world a better place, making us heard, making us heard, like we have the voice of the universe. But my goal is actually simple: to transition to an apartment and then live in a house somewhere. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have
That's beautiful. Sky's the limit. Absolutely. You know, and you've got it. And as a theme for our interview, we've always got to keep trying, can't give up, can't give up. And I'm talking to myself as well. Yes, got to keep going. We're going to do it, friend. We're going to make it happen.
Right.
Right. And now we're up to this fun-filled question that everybody can't wait for. What is your deepest tea? I.e., in other words, something that you've never shared on media before, but something that you're willing to share with us, of course.
There was times where I was actually forced to open my heart to the wrong people. I mean, it's like if they wasn't killing vibes, there was just straight up evil, and there was just no hope for them. But I was actually forced to open my heart to the wrong people, like somebody I used to hang out with in Dwayne Reed or whatever, Christina Vallejo or whatever. I'm sorry to name her. But she forced me to open my heart. Her crew forced me to open my heart or whatever. And it was like I never fuck with them because they kill vibes. I'm like, you're drinking, I'm over here drinking Pink Nouveau. When you over here drinking some pink shit like a girl's drink, why the fuck you want to be sad? You're supposed to talk about boys, girls, have fun. Like I'll be like if I'm over here drinking Pink Whitney, don't be coming here with some PAL shit. Don't be killing my vibe with a motherfucking sob story and shit like that. You got me fucked up. Like, bitch, go home. Go seriously, do all that by yourself. Cause when I'm on Pink Whitney, bitch, don't fucking kill my fucking vibe. I want to be happy.
All right. I hear you. No vibe killers. It's all about, yes. Oh, okay. Very cool. Now, 4, what are some stumbling blocks that you've had on your path up, and how did you overcome?
The stumbling blocks, well, I always fought when God took over. And I just hope, basically since 10 God took over, or I always smacked a criminal. And basically there was a lot of times and there was I was sounding like a 15-year-old girl at the time or whatever the case is when I was 10 years old. So I kind of literally all I did was smack a creep when God took over. And then as I got older, I actually sounded more mature. The other thing is wow, I'm just freaking this shit, but not like that, but I actually wrote the answers, but yeah, all I did was fight when God took over. Stumbling blocks. Oh, I actually battled the famed devil and I won. Those devils are real. The famed devil, I don't know the famed devil's name, but basically I've addressed it all because like I seen myself conquering the planet in the rap game, this and this and that, and literally just getting on everybody's necks. But God told me that I'm best as a local artist or whatever the case is, because you know what? It's not even worth it. You know, it's not even, I'm actually best as a local artist. One of my battling right now is the Devil of the Moon. It's basically like Scholastic News. Like I would love to be on the level where Jesse Ventura is, that he's actually Scholastic News. If you want to know Scholastic News, Jesse Ventura is Scholastic News. Like he will literally wake the world up as he uses the TV as his platform. That's the devil I'm actually battling right now, because even though I get heard this and this and that, it gets frustrating in the world of Scholastic News. Like I'm over here, I'm like, damn, I'm over here, I need to put the world on. But sometimes it's best when I'm in the street and people doubt me already. They already call me all types of quacks and crazies and stuff like that. So yeah.
All right. You got to keep going. You've got a message. You've got a word to spread. Keep spreading it, speaking your truth. All right. And last question of the 5. What are some things that you would like to be left in the legacy time capsule for your work?
Can we just go back to 1995 where everybody was happy? Can we just go back to 1995 when everybody was happy? I mean, even when motherfuckers was going through heartbreaks, people, even when motherfuckers was going through heartbreaks, people was happy. I mean, you heard MJB back in the days and shit like My Life and shit like that, and somebody is and homes is getting burglarized and shit. You know, I'm just having sick sense of humor. But can we go back to 1995? That's all I want.
All right. I love the 90s. As an 80s baby, an early 80s baby, I love the 90s, so I totally feel you on that. And so that's what you want in the legacy time capsule for your work, bringing us back to the 90s. Oh, okay. You know what? As I said it, I'm like, I get it. Yes.
Everybody was so happy. The show, even the shows was happy. Like you watch some shows, you watch it, Parenthood 101. This, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was happy. Everybody was happy.
I hear you. All right. So now, where can we find you on social media? On media, and where can we find Rogue Spiritual? Period.
Well, basically on Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram. On Facebook, I am the Phantom, so I really don't say much on Facebook. But you can find me on Instagram because I'm very active I'm way more active on Instagram than Facebook.
Oh, okay. And at what? At what?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm over here.
No, you're fine.
At M Shell Rogue 101. M like Mike, S like Samantha, HELLROGUE 101.
Excellent. And that's where we can find you on Instagram. Wonderful. All right. So I am going to